Mashburn rejected by Lorient. Lorient with the basketball, ricochets it off of Mashburn. North Texas basketball. This man's on another level right now.
No, he is playing lights out right now.
Brenen Lorient, you are certainly on another level in that game against Temple, so that's why you get to join All-American today. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Appreciate you having me.
We're going to talk all about your team and the success that you've been having, but let's start with that play that we just watched because I think it's something that required so much court awareness and so much athleticism. So can you kind of walk me through what was going through your mind in that moment?
In that moment, the big man set a ball screen. We had switched, and the only thing I was thinking, I just can't let him go by me because that was the whole game plan. So once he put that punch dribble, I knew he was getting ready to shoot. It was a dead giveaway, and that was the result.
Yeah, well, the result definitely played out well for you in that moment and that whole game. Your team remained undefeated at home. You're now 11-0 at the Super Pit. What do you think it is about your team that makes them play so well, especially on your home court?
I think all of us are older guys. I think we understand what it takes to win and what it would take to win at a high level. Early in the season, we took a couple tough losses to some better teams, and that definitely prepared us for what's to come this season.
You're playing well at home this season, but you're also playing very well in conference play, your entire Mean Green team. What do you think your team has done better within the last couple of games just to be this successful in the American?
I think the past few games we found a better way to buckle down and execute down the stretch. Early in the season, we were having a hard time just finishing when the game was close towards the end, but now we definitely got a little more experience in that aspect.
When people talk about North Texas, the first thing that they mention is your team's defense. What is it about Coach Hodge that gets you to play such tough and gritty defense?
Man, Coach Hodge, at first it was kind of tough because he's not used to getting yelled at, but he's a guy that really cares about the whole team. And when he is yelling, you just really see how much he cares. So I think that's a big driving factor, a coach that really cares for his guys.
Can you explain or give an example of him just showing how much he cares? Maybe it's the way that he gets on you guys to play, or maybe a fun moment with Coach Hodge that really exemplifies who he is.
Let me see. Coach Hodge, let me say, after Oregon State game, that was an early game in the season. People didn't expect us to win. Coach Hodge, he comes in at halftime. He was like, do I have to believe more than you guys that we're the greatest team in the conference? Do I have to believe more than you guys? He's like, because there's nobody that can touch us if we believe. And after that, we just seen how serious he was, and it was no looking back.
Well, I feel like you have all certainly bought into believing that you are one of the best teams in the conference, especially with that record right now. You have a couple of games coming up, Wichita State in particular. How are you getting ready for that game and then the ones ahead on the schedule, especially some of those bigger matchups?
As everybody knows, our league is super competitive, very close in points differential. So everybody on every night can beat anybody, and we're taking it one game at a time and just trying to prepare and execute the game plan as best as we can.
Individually, you're averaging 12.8 points per game, and you're having a fantastic season. What do you think it is about this year that has really helped you grow both on and off the court?
I would definitely want to say the coaching staff this summer, the biggest thing they stressed to me was just growing up in a sense, everything you can't control and everything you don't need to control. So just focus on what you can and do the best you can in each area.
How did you take that, especially within the last couple of games? Because I feel like we've seen even a jump from the beginning of the season until now. How did you take that mentality of growth and apply it on the court?
At first, it was definitely not easy. I definitely had to let go of some pride and ego and just know that the coach has what's best for me in heart and the team in heart. And I just had to give my faith to that and try my best every single time we go out on the floor.
Well, it certainly seems to be working both for you individually and for your team. Brenen, thank you so much for taking some time and joining All-American today.
I appreciate you having me.